Okay, hi Miss Giknis. Thumbs up on this project. Here is my notebook project for quarter 2. So here is how you taught us to take notes, part 1. It talks about like the different types of text and like how you can bold it, like skim through the passage or chapter to see important main ideas. And here's when we get into main ideas right here. Like with the name of the chapter, how to find main ideas and stuff. And it says step 3, like paraphrasing. Here's the second part of you teaching us how to take notes. Vocabulary, like if you see any words that you don't know, or there's any words that are bolded or underlined, make sure you try to find the definition for them and write them down. Step 5 is pictures, maps, and graphs. If you see any pictures, maps, and graphs, try to sketch it down and just do your best. Step 6 is visuals, like color coding notes and underline important notes. There's how you taught us to make notes pop out. So you said bullet points are good, so I use them right there. The most useful underline or highlight important things. Use different handwritings, sizes, types. Use different colors. Draw lines to connect like ideas, which I did right here. Basic shapes like circles, circling stuff, squaring it. Here's more of it. You told us to use different text, draw little people to like help us understand, use icons, and use abbreviations and symbols. Here are some tips for authentic writing. Know your audience. Well, tip number 1 is know your audience. Tip number 2 is know your purpose. And tip number 3 is brainstorm. Next page. So here's my first pod discussion. My organizational system is kind of like, it's pretty organized. I line everything out, I box it out by itself. So like if I'm going to a different topic, I won't just like completely jump to it. I'll like put a line, like as you can see over here, I'll put a line to like separate things. Like the style of my writing it's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. Here's another pod discussion. I've progressed a lot because I used to be very unorganized. Like I've definitely grown with like pod discussions because I used to not be able to write them at all. I mean, some challenges are just like keeping up while in pod discussions. So here's some journals and stuff. Here are some annotations. Here's some vocab. The elements of poetry and another journal. Here's my goal, and like at the beginning I didn't really keep my notebook organized, but I got a new one, and this one is very organized. Well, pretty organized. And like here's like I'm trying to find it. It's like a poetry pod I'm very proud of because I feel like I really did good on it, and I was like really engaged with my group. And yeah. Here's another poetry pod where I was really engaged, and like it just shows that like I really like poetry pods a lot, and like I liked how you helped us with notes like this. So like the intentions that I have for my notebook next quarter is just to keep up with this organization and try not to fall behind. Thank you. Have a good night.